Hello everybody, welcome to the dojo. In today's video we'll be talking about the Nodachi, which is a Japanese greatsword. It's essentially a katana, but the blade is over 35 inches. This katana has a blade length of 30 inches. Also, beyond its sheer power and strength on the battlefield, the Odachi and the Nodachi are known as the sword of the kami. After the prevalence of guns and rifles, they started to make the Nodachi as a offering to the gods. So I just so happen to have a Nodachi here that was mailed to me. This company, there's not very many reviews online, so I'll leave a link in the description. The name of the website is samuraiswordstore.com, and I also have a $25 gift card. So I'll flash up the $25 gift card code right here, and hopefully someone out there can buy a sword and start their warrior journey and honor their warrior ancestors. So leave a comment below if you use the $25 gift card. Now, if you've seen my first sword unboxing, it was wrapped similarly to this. I had a lot of comments, people telling me to cut it all the way down the side. It was much easier than before, so thank you for leaving that comment. As you can tell from all these postmarks, it was shipped thousands of miles to get here. So the whole point of this website is that you can custom make your own katanas. It's not too bad of quality. So we're going to get this open and have a look. So I just wiped off the shipping grease, and I gotta say the blade is very wide and very sharp. The blade seems to actually be perfectly straight. It does have some wiggle in it, you guys, so check this out. I don't know if you can see that. These Nodachis are compared to European greatswords. So let me know in the comments. I don't own a European greatsword. If someone does, let me know in the comments, please, if European greatswords wiggle and flex that much. The spine thickness is pretty thick, but because of the length of the blade, it still has some structural wiggle to it. I'm not sure if that's going to affect the cutting or the accuracy at all. Let me check the handle tightness. Imagine a tree blowing in the wind. The very top of it, that's what I feel like I have in my hand. So I'm going to get to measuring it, and it's right on the dot. The blade length is 47 inches. The handle length is 13 inches. So it's perfectly as described. Even though this sword is very huge, I can still hold it in just one hand and actually wield it in one hand. Quite easily, actually. So this sword, you know, even though it was wiggly, I actually enjoyed this sword a lot. I can actually feel the warrior gods pulsing through this sword now. And I can tell why people gave this sword as a tribute to the warrior gods. And in honor of the warrior kami, I'm going to call this sword Takamika. Takamikazuki was the kami, god of thunder, god of the sword, and god of the warriors. The size difference there? So a lot of people ask me or show me Nodachis or Odachis that they want to purchase, and the blades are only about 35, 39 inches long. So you got to be careful. You want to actually get one that is over 35 inches long for it to be a true Nodachi. And that should just show you right there. I wouldn't get any Nodachi shorter than this one that I have now. And again, it has a 47-inch blade length. Now I'm actually curious. See, now this could get you in trouble. Coffee for that. Okay. You'd think they'd give you a really meaty handle, but they don't. And I actually prefer a thinner grip, like this. Without further ado, let's get into the test cutting. Now normally when I get a new sword, I test cut on zucchinis, but I think for a sword of this size, we're gonna have to test on a larger zucchini. So I got this zucchini here, and I think a zucchini of this size should be a good match for a sword of this quality. I'm not sure, I might play it safe, and I might just use the mid 3 feet of the blade to do the cutting, instead of the last 3 feet of the blade to do the cutting. I'm just gonna cut the bottom of it, so that it's flat, and I'm going to set it on the cutting stand so it's freestanding. And I'm going to take a first chop at the zucchini just to see the speed and the power of this Nodachi. Now, the blade is actually fast and nimble in the hand, and I have good tip control. I'm just passing it on the left and the right hand side. Now it feels a little bit slower, but I don't know if it's the weight of it or if it's just my unfamiliarness with this. We're going to take a second cut. Nice clean cuts. Now that's a cut that I really like right there. From the bottom up. It made a really clean cut and it was really fast. I got a little bit more room left on this. Now it feels almost like a sniper. Wow. So, now this thing is thick. I don't know if you can see how thick this thing is. That's a clean cut, guys. I'm gonna just trim this piece here. I found a few techniques that I like, that I can take advantage of its length, even in this small space that I have. So one technique that I like is the back pick to diagonal cut. And what that is you do the back pick here, which is, it can be a block or it can be an offensive move. So you swing the blade backwards, then you do a chop. So with this length of blade, there's a lot of things you can do with it. With the back pick, to chop, high guard, low guard. I hope you like my video. Leave a comment below and have a good night.